It was gold, Johnny. More gold than anyone had ever seen. It spilled out over the creek banks and you could pick it up in your hands. Come on, Johnny. Come now. Come to California. We're all gonna be rich.
Early in 1848, a carpenter at John Sutter's sawmill in the Sierra Nevada mountains found a gold nugget in the American River. Sutter tried to conceal the discovery, but rumors spread like wildfire. By midsummer, prospectors were digging feverishly along the banks of the American and its tributaries. While winter was setting in and the harsh winds and driving snows of the Sierra Nevada finally forced men to seek shelter, gold fever struck in the east. In Boston and New York, store clerks, tailors, merchants, butchers, and carpenters alike dropped their day-to-day lives and sat in their sitting parlors or in the grog shops and talked of the golden nuggets in a faraway land called California. Listen now, the days of old, the days of gold, the days of 49.
Hangtown. If there ever was a town named like it ought to be, it was Hangtown, and me and Will was glad to get out of it. They was people of every kind there, and most of 'em was thinking of nothing but gold. Me and Will came off the California Trail in good shape, but there was many who didn't. Them who had lost all their belongings on the trail had to pay 10, 20, even 50 times what they ought to get fixed up again with grub and shovel or pickaxe. People didn't have no choice, though, and most people just paid up, or else they stole. Stealing some flour or bacon weren't too bad. Stealing a mule or horse was worse, but stealing a claim was something nobody would abide. We was at the general store when this man come tearing in. "Henry," he told the clerk, "get me a rope. We're holding court and it looks like we're going to need it." Me and Will went out to see what was going on. There was a big crowd of people down at the end of the street. Somebody had put a plank on top of a whiskey barrel to make a desk. Sitting there was that we guessed was the judge. There was 6 men that was probably the jury. They had a man tied up with his hands behind his back, whilst 2 other men covered him with shotguns. Somebody said he'd killed a man up at Sinclair's washings and tried to steal his claim. He got caught and they brought him down to Hangtown to have a fair and proper trial. Whilst the jury was deciding, the man who had got the rope at the general store was already tying the hang.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?